iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts,
playlists, and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Who doesn't love Richard Marx? He has brought us some of the biggest hits of the 80s and the 90s, and he's never one to stop. He's just released a new single, Magic Hour, which he co-wrote with his wife Daisy. I like it. And he's about to grace our screens as of this weekend for The Voice. Richard Marx, hello.
How are you guys?
We are so good.
We're very well. It was nice to see you Sunday night at the Logies. It's a long and strange night for people who know what's going on. What did you make of it?
That's the perfect description.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked me the other day, how did I enjoy it? And I said, well, I spent a week at the Logies that night.
It just goes for a long time.
It certainly
It
does.
just keeps going.
It just keeps going. We were talking, Amanda and I were just talking before, there's two types of Richard Marx. You've got your Rocky Marx, which we love.
Oh,
Rocky
I like
Marx. And then you got your ballady Marx.
Yeah. Sensitive guy, Mark.
Sensitive Marx. And now you've got your tango Marx.
Yeah.
Which Marx are you?
Just when you thought you could put a label on me.
Yeah. You know,
Now you can't. I'm an enigma.
You are an enigma. And
Wrapped in a contradiction.
and you rap, that's next. And you
That's
wrote
next.
that song with your wife Daisy. How is the songwriting experience with someone you're so close with?
Well, we've written a few songs together, and it's just the most organic, fun, because she's not a songwriter. She'd never written a song before the first song we wrote together when we were first dating, like 12 years ago. She just talks. I just get her to say, like, storyline, or if we have a concept for a lyric, I just say, don't worry about rhyming. Just say phrases and I'll make them work. I'll figure out rhymes for them. And she's always coming up with like the lines that I like the best in the songs that we've written together. What's interesting is, for you guys, perhaps, and your audience, is that I wrote the music to this song, Magic Hour, when I'm writing, the days of me being locked up in a room to write songs, those are over. I work best and I write best. I'm most creative when I'm outside. So I take long hikes or long walks outside, and then musical ideas and lyrical ideas just flow. So I wrote all the music just outside this door on a hike. And a couple of weeks later, this is end of last year, Daisy and I found ourselves on Lizard Island because I was there in Australia for a tour. And so we were laying on the beach at Lizard Island, and I'm singing that melody. And she goes, I love that melody. It's so catchy. What's it going to be? And I said, I don't know. I don't really know what the lyric's going to be yet. And we wrote the lyrics together on the beach on Lizard Island that afternoon. It took like an hour. That was it.
And a husband who wants his wife to talk more. It's such a rare thing.
What's that about?
Well, especially if there's money to be made from it.
Yeah, well, that is true. There's an incentive.
But, you know, when you talk about writer's block, I often wonder this with songwriters. It seems to me that in your 20s, that's when you're most prolific as a songwriter. And then how does it go? You know, where did you get to that point where you go, I'm out of gas. I can't write anymore. It must be frustrating. Like you keep coming up with stuff, but then you get people that don't, like your wife, who aren't used to the creative process, and they come up with new stuff. They become a muse in a way.
Yeah. I have never experienced writer's block as it's known. Luckily, when I was really young and I was just starting out as a songwriter, my father, he was never a songwriter, but he wrote jingles and commercials and wrote really catchy melodies. And he told me that there was no such thing as writer's block, that it was just a choice. And I believe that, you know, not to be insensitive to people who suffer from writer's block, but when I run into songwriters, I go, it's not writer's block. There's no such thing. If you just have to write, you just have to do it. Now, there might come a period of time where in the doing it, it's just garbage. But at some point, you're going to write something, even if it's 4 bars of something or a line of lyric that you go, well, that's not bad. And then you can build on that. But you can't stop writing because that's just the trick your mind plays on you. So the only thing for me is that I think when you say that you're so prolific in your 20s, that's a really good point. I don't know if it's that we're prolific or that we're just out to prove everything at that point. So it feels more like I got to do this, and there's no time for writer's block when you're in your 20s. You know, you've got success to go chase. You know, I've just never really suffered from it. When I need to write, I write. When I'm not in that place, it's totally okay. I'm just on my own, just hanging out and enjoying life.
And I think that's the thing for all the creative outlets. It is a choice. There is a discipline to being creative and being successful in any field, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think that's true with life. You know, I'm a real firm believer in the fact that your life is dictated by your thoughts. So if you think, oh, I can't do that, I'll never be able to do that, then you won't. But if your thinking is, I'm going to do that, I will absolutely do that. I mean, I'm testament to it. You know, manifestation is real. I've manifested every great thing in my life, and the things that have gone wrong in my life, I think I'm kind of manifested accidentally too. So you got to just be careful with your thinking.
Ah, that's a good point.
This is why you're going to be a very good coach on The Voice.
Yeah, and The Voice, and you're up, you've got some, got Ronan Keating in there, and he's like Mr. Nice Guy with his Irish lilt and everything
And
like
Mel
that.
You
C.
think he is. You think he is.
But he's not.
No,
There's
he's
the
the
goss.
loveliest guy. I love him. I love all of them. But Ronan and I go back. We have history, and I love being with him. We have a great time together. But I've become pals with Mel and with Kate, and the four of us just have the best time together. You know, even off camera, we just clicked.
Yeah.
Well, everyone who worked with you on The Voice behind the scenes, they just had brilliant things to say about you. So you're much loved right across the board.
Amanda's giving you a Google review.
4 stars, Richard.
4 stars? You think it's 4 stars?
Out of 4. Out of 4.
That's 5 stars.
As long as it's a good review, I'm in.
Well, Richard, it's always great to chat to you. The Voice starts this Sunday at 7 on 7 and 7 Plus. Richard Marx, thank you.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, you guys. Be good, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Richard. See
Take
ya.
it easy. Thank you very much.